these products, and it's a problem for them. And they've encouraged that people try to do these transactions in naira, because that perhaps would help to see how the prices come down. There's also the talks about our refineries in the country, which at the moment, a lot of turnaround maintenance has been carried out on them. But here we are still trying to ensure that we get them up and running. If we were producing locally, perhaps that would help a lot. But the fact that we have to send out of the country and then import back into the country, looking at the current exchange rates that we have with the dollar to the naira, all right, people in the sector, marketers are saying that is playing a huge role in the price per liter at the pumps. So we try again one more time. Hello, Mr. Okoronkwo. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you for having me again.
All right. Apologies. I think we're having back and forth with the network, but you can hear me now.
Yeah.
So,
no.
Okay. So what really is responsible for the increase in the price of petrol at the moment?
What is responsible for price increase for the moment?
Yes, for petrol.
That's your question?
Yes.
Okay. I think there are benchmarks for which you can use in kitchen if the price has been.
Hello. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a very, very interesting conversation today. All right. Remember that IPMAN had said, we just lost contact with our guests. We hope that we try to get him back before the conversation runs out. But IPMAN had said sometime that a price of petrol could hit around 250 naira a liter. This is despite subsidy. So I was earlier saying we have subsidy, and I was referring to my conversation with the Petrol chairman in Rivers State. He says, well, he doesn't see how subsidy is working because they still have to do a lot of these things for themselves as players in the industry. And IPMAN had said that 250 naira could be the gauge. And is that where we are now? In fact, for some people in some areas, it's even gone beyond way 250 naira. Despite the 4 trillion naira subsidy. Another question is what is happening at the depots where the government depots supposedly are to be putting out these products to the marketers. But marketers would say that they are getting from private depots at exorbitant prices, in fact, as high as 190 naira. The last time I also had a conversation with some members of IPMAN and Petrol in the state, it was to be around 130, thereabout, 130 to 35 around those areas for the price to get that product from the depots. But then the conversation is that private depots are where they go to get the product, and private depots are not selling at the stipulated price. But then you ask, where are private depots getting that product from? Some people have also said that they are getting from the government depots. So if government depots are trying to, assuming what they are saying is true, then you would say if government depots are trying to see that the price is stable, why not enforce the official price that depots should be selling to marketers across board, so marketers do not buy at a high price from the depots, and then when it gets to the pumps, the consumer would not have to pay as much as they are paying now. If that makes a lot of sense. Well, I'll open the phone lines and get your thoughts. Which is your most concern? The unavailability of petrol or the increase in the price of petrol at the moment? I'm sure you know how it's affecting every other thing across board in the economy, especially during this Yuletide. The phone number is 070-0923-0923. That's the number to call, 070-0923-0923. 0923 0923. Call us in, let us know. You can also jump on the conversation on Facebook and Twitter at Nigeria Info PH. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Good morning. Happy Xmas to you.
All right, compliments of the season. Compliments of the season, my friend.
Compliments of the season. Yes, my name is Akanto. I'm calling from Borogun.
Okay, go on.
Yes, Andrew. In Bori, there's availability of fuel. So yesterday, in Bori, nobody buys at the filling station Smile. We are buying, as I yesterday, at Bookway Road, by Hospital Road. We buy it, I bought it at the rate of 280 naira. But even in the evening, so the filling station close to BMGS, Bori, and selling at the rate of 300 naira per liter. In fact, it's just arbitrary increment. As I used to few filling station open, so we buy at the rate of 280.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Today I don't know how much we buy it. To finally improve categorically the availability of fuel. But at the current increment, at any time they can increase it. They can increase to 200 naira, 250, 280, 300 naira at the increment. God is carrying from this arbitrary increment in Bori. My name is Akanto from Borogun.
All right, Akanto, thank you very much. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome. Okay. So tell us, what's your major concern? On availability of the product or the increase in the price?
The increase in the price and also the unavailability, because each unavailability will also force the local marketers to increase the price. So I don't know why we have not been able to sum up courage to down this topic for the boys, aka subsidy. The subsidy we are talking about, which we are not receiving, is killing this country. And we really need to wake up to this. I don't know the best that the incoming president will do for us, but I believe that removing subsidy and facing it along will be the way to go.
Okay, thank you. Says removing subsidy. Don't forget that many has also questioned the fact that only the NNPC Limited can import petrol. People have said, perhaps if we remove that monopoly, it could help the sector. How well that is, well, I'm not in that sector. I do not run any of those business. But when you look at it technically, has there been any system in the world that's any sector where monopoly has really thrived and people had gotten, the best dividends out of it? So for some marketers, removing monopoly would help if the NNPC isn't the only ones importing this product. If people can also, and don't forget, for aviation fuel, there were also issues with the price. Remember, and then the flight tickets got really expensive, and there were talks for airlines also urging that they're allowed to get these products into the country. Well, will we solve that problem? Hopefully, after the commercial, if we get back with our guest, hopefully we can get that conversation on and find out more. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Leandro.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Comrade Lethan Barry Sunday, calling from Glory.
Okay.
Yeah, happy Christmas and New Year in that town.
I'm wishing you the same, my friend.
Yeah. My concern goes to the price that keeps increasing in the pump price of petrol. But I want to ask, is there still DPR in this system? Because the price of this petrol are supposed to be regulated by this agency or government sector. But you can see that everybody, be it filling station, be it tank farm, everybody sell at the required price he wants. And nobody's regulating this. It looks as if they are expecting that Buhari will leave his responsibility and come and take control of petrol. Landing, they will talk about landing, jetty, whatever price, that one is different.
Okay, let's go on a short commercial. When we come back, we'll continue with this conversation. Do stay tuned. Be a part of the conversation on Facebook at Nigeria InfoPH and on Twitter at Nigeria InfoPH. My guest still is the National President of IPMAN, Chinedu, Okoronkwo. We'll try to get in touch with him again one more time. Hello, sir. Good morning. Hello. Really, this is so sad. Well, I think that's the much we can try. Unfortunately, we might not be able to get some facts that will be needed for this conversation. As many would want to understand the reasons behind this hike. I've given you a few of them from my conversations with the IPMAN president and the Petrol chairman in Rivers State, and even Petrol chairman at the moment who has told me already that Petrol is doing a lot behind the scenes and would be issuing an official position later on in the year. It is before the year comes to an end. But then, how would people be coping? What would they be doing until that time? We'll continue buying for 280. There was a time where petrol was about 90 naira in the country and it was chaotic. Everybody was up, the various sectors. There's a conversation around why would we be buying for 90 naira? And people now look at that time and look at now and are saying, well, we're buying for 280 and 250. What's the difference now? Well, cited some reasons why perhaps marketers are saying if this is done, that is done. We might not. In fact, IPMAN had even said there were rumors that it could go on strike, but it is assured people that, well, there's no strike whatsoever, and that should not even cross your minds. The national chairman at the time had said that they were committed. The NNPC, rather, said they were committed to sell directly to IPMAN members at the official rate of the ex-depot price. If that is the case, well, we would have loved to confirm, but then with my conversations with him, it didn't sound like they were getting this product from government depots at the official price. Let's get back to the phone lines and hear from you what your major concern is. The unavailability of the product or increase in price. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Hassan.
You're welcome.
Yes,
Please turn down the volume of your radio completely or you move out from that environment.
My major concern is the price.
Turn down the volume of your radio first.
Yes, I already go out from this.
Okay, go ahead.
My concern is the price. And your guest today now is not a Muslim. Why last month now we bought it is the rate of 225 naira and thereabout. Why this month? Every Christmas where we find the increase. Why? When the Muslims are celebrating their Salah, there was no increase. So why
I don't think it has anything to do with religion because, I mean, it was, like you said, it was high at the time. It's just got higher now. It's not like it was 160 naira at that time.
Is this very Christmas? And our brothers, they are trying to enrich themselves. They try to enrich themselves.
That would be understandable if you feel that way. But then I don't think it has anything to do with religious.
That's what I think.
Well, okay, your opinion. But that would not be, I think, a very strong thought to hold on to say, well, it's a religious thing. Because, I mean, when we had the Salah breaks, things were still expensive. We still went to the same markets and we sought the prices. And the complaint was that the increase at the pump price of petrol was slightly behind why we had prices of commodities going up. And then we know that at the end of the year, every other year, these things happen where sometimes people deliberately trying to make more profit, do what they do because of the rush. It's just demand and supply sometimes. Nigeria Info. We lost that call. Remember that on WhatsApp, you can join the conversation, 0809-030-6416. You can send us WhatsApp messages. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
My name is Fortress. I am calling you from Abua.
Okay, go on.
For me, the availability of the product is not the problem. The problem is the selling price. If our refineries are working, it will reduce the selling price. And so we should see that our refineries are working. It will help us a lot. That is what I have to say about it.
Okay. It's not the price, availability. IPMAN had also complained one time, which many have complained about, they say it's indiscriminate distribution of the product. There's also those concerns. And many of the players in that sector of the economy have also said they don't understand how some stations or depots that are directly connected with the NNPC Limited get the product at a certain price while other people get at a different price. It's really quite a lot if you're looking at the situation. But one thing that's very common is the fact that we know that private depots get this product and from the government depots, that's what it would be. You buy from someone. If there's supposed to be an official price for this commodity, you're supposed to sell at 100 and I think about within 140 or 30 to 40, 45 thereabout. If that's the official price you're supposed to sell from the depots to marketers, why isn't that price being enforced across board? Or is it now a situation of sell as how depending on how you get the product? Because the last time I also spoke with the Petrol chairman in River State, what he said was, well, it's looking like people are beginning to sell based on how they source for the product. So how much you spend in getting the product would determine how much you would sell at the pumps, and that's responsible for why you do not have all of the petrol stations selling at the same pump price. Some sell 230, some sell 250, other places sell 280. It is that high. And this morning we just heard over the phone that some people even sell for as high as 300. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
You're welcome.
My name is J.A.J. and I'm calling you from Port Harcourt right now. I've not traveled.
Okay.
Yeah.
The transport is too expensive.
I don't feel like I'm grounded to talk, so I don't even think I'm going anywhere. I don't get that kind of body for that kind of type of suffer. But then that as it may, last week or 2 weeks ago, Dimitri Silva, Minister of State for Petroleum, told us that by last week, the refinery will start production, right?
Mm.
You remember, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes ago, Dimitri Silva also told us that they have brought a mechanism of converting gas for what they call for vehicle use. Remember that story too?
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing as a people? Why are our refineries not working? Now, another area that is of interest to me, like the Bible says, come let's reason together, right? There's only
NNPC Limited.
Thank you very much. That import petrol in this country. It's fine. Don't get all that now of them and this, that, to get this and what airport price are put new vocabulary right now. You have airport price because of our length. Now, where does this people increasing for the same petrol? That hot and people now buy, then the special show will tell you based on how we buy. How did the FM people buy a whole rate of something we're paying and NPC brought it to the country? I don't seem to wrap my head around the whole stuff put together. It's too cheap for my life. I don't also forget the story of the NPC and corruption. So for me, I think these people are just bent on suffering Nigerians. Because you go today to a filling station to buy for 250, you go there tomorrow it's 270, you go there tomorrow it's 300. Meanwhile, they are still selling the same one they sold for you at 250. They have not bought another one. So how does this whole thing work now? Because it's confusing me. It's giving me that right now.
Okay. Thank you. Well, really confused. Turn down the volume of your radio, please. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yeah, good morning.
You're welcome.
Andrew, yes, I'm Chris, calling from Port Harcourt.
Okay, Chris.
Okay. For me, I want to ask, the subsidy of a thing, who are they subsidizing this thing? Because the NNPC are the people importing this fuel. And now people are selling it at different prices. The price not regulated. And then we are talking of subsidy. That is one. Two, the petroleum minister is the president. Then I asked myself, why was he
the minister for petroleum, you mean?
Minister of Petroleum. If there was not going to be anything different, and he's just there as head, and nothing happened. Then thirdly, we have NLC that before now they were up and doing Jonathan, even when they had 10 naira, just 10 naira, you will not hear something, they will close down. Are they not existing? And yet, Mrs. What is busy contesting for governor, but he's not saying anything concerning this fuel of a thing. And people are suffering this Christmas. See, nobody can travel to eat the problem. And yet we have NLC. So I begin to wonder who is fooling who. So that is my take.
Okay. Thank you very much. Nigerian for good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Good morning to you.
I'm not King. I'm calling from Omuma.
Okay.
So the problem I have, particularly here in Nigeria, is that our price mechanism is not working. And there is no policy in Nigeria that regulates price of things we sell. Not only the petrol, not only the PMOS here. And another issue again is this different bodies, call it IPMAN, call it this, call it that. I want to ask question this morning. I never asked that there is scarcity of products. People have products, even different private depots are selling this product. And every concerned person should ask himself question. Why is it that every festival period in this country there must be hiking in price of petroleum product? Why? If you come in, we are expecting to speak up to this obligation that are not even speaking up to. And it's very, very unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. The thing we have, there is no scarcity of it, and we are still selling in a high price. I think the president should speak up on this thing. That's something. I went to buy fuel yesterday. I was, with my money too, I was still on the queue. I don't understand. Thank you, Alozie King.
All right, thank you very much. Somebody says if you're a Nigerian, you should expect fuel scarcity during Christmas and during Easter for the past 10 years or more. Please, can you mention one Christmas that we, the citizens, don't have to suffer to travel to our various villages? It's the new normal. Everything is available, but few individuals make it seem as if there is no fuel, just to panic buy, to cause panic buying. This is the corruption we should shout here every day in your studio. All won't be well with big ogas piloting the affairs of this country. Enwa from Elekaya sent in that message. This one says the price and availability are of equal concerns. I don't know why a country blessed with oil resources should be suffering this way. Flat earth. There are people who would say just make it available for us. We would not care about the price. This one says, good morning. The problem is not about the price or unavailability of the product. It's about what the government does with the proceeds of the product. The truth be told, by our standards, Nigeria doesn't look like an oil-producing nation when compared to other oil-producing nations like Qatar, the UAE, because of corruption. Franco Confidence sent in that message. Another one here on WhatsApp says, good morning. The prices are not fixed and it's annoying. Some places are selling 240, 250. I bought fuel yesterday and it was 265 after complaining that 250 was too expensive. This message is from Vivian. Well, I got 280. So I just I did not get 280 in the village. It's the end Port Harcourt. I got 280 yesterday. So we see. This one says, okay, I don't get what you're saying exactly. We'll go take some of your messages on Facebook, but then back to the calls. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Season greetings, Mr. Zion.
You're welcome, Zion.
This issue of fuel scarcity, petroleum, all these you see are deliberate attempts by a particular group of people to destroy this country. It's a deliberate from their conscience to make Nigerians suffer. The petroleum industry is one sector that has a lot of regulations, a lot of documentations, that if it should be followed thoroughly, we will not even buy petrol or oil products for more than 18 naira. More than that, we will not buy it. Look at IPMAN. What is it? IPMAN not a regulatory agency in the petroleum industry?
No.
IPMAN.
IPMAN. They don't regulate price. The petroleum marketers, they are independent petroleum marketers.
They are those about to monitor. They're
No.
those about to check what is happening. Is it not so?
That's not IPMAN's job, no.
IPMAN, that's our trailer.
They have their members, they buy products. IPMAN are independent marketers. They buy these products. They can monitor their members to ensure that what they buy is at the price that they bought and how to sell. That's on, but it's not, they're not saddled with that responsibility. We have the DPR that's supposed to ensure that pump prices stay at the official price.
Listen to the conversation. If such body can follow through their member to regulate, following accordance to what Mr. President has said, we have this problem. Now look at recent now. When they communicate, how far? How come within 24 hours that communicate died away? And the same people talk about how many million jerrycan or liters for the youth, we should not no panic buying, forget about it. You know what they told us? VFS failed in that aspect not to carry out that communique. Because this hike of petroleum, know that there's no fuel in this country. There are petroleum pumps. They are pumped up everywhere. But these organs at the top, all this. And look at Petrol. Why should Petrol as a union adhere to this hike of product or increase of petroleum pump price as a union that is on ground? The people who are directly consuming from the authorities before they market it or dispense it to the general public. If Petrol says today we are not buying this product or we are not make on a drink on a food, Nigerians here with us, we are together. Yes, Nigerians enjoy with Petrol.
Zion, Petron are in for business as well. They need to make money. You start a business to make money, to take care of your family as well.
Can you see that nobody is interested in serving this country?
All right, Mr. Zion, thank you very much. But now we have to move on to another caller.
To save this country, we keep having this kind of conversations.
Okay, Mr. Zion, well, with his own opinion. Solution from Rumor Lumeni. Let's hear yours. Good morning. Good morning.
The first and the war time in our country is where we are buying fuel. Can you imagine that some people are saying that they are buying fuel at the rate of 280 naira? For the one I bought this morning along a warfare road, I bought 245. I know that other fleet stations are selling 250 and thereabouts. And yesterday when I traveled to Imo State, the Imo State capital at the Insu area, I ran to a fleet station to buy for. They were selling 280. That was in Imo State, where the capital, 280. You understand? So when I heard this morning, I said they are still selling 280. Do you know why this thing is telling me? The people that were assigned to the responsibility to sort, they are silent. There is conspiracy of silence. If it were the time of Adam Toshibole when he was NLC chairman, this country wouldn't have happened. The labor, the Nigerian labor, NLC, TUC, all of them, they are silent. Look at the NLC president, he's still not the one contesting to become a governor. The national NLC national, what are they doing? If it were the time of Jonathan when they increased the fuel, the opposition, they marched on the street, and Nigeria, there was a very massive protest, and the thing will not do further.
Solution, I think we have to interrupt you there. You seem to be having fluctuations with the network. But we got your point. We'll go to Buguma. Taria is on the line. I think he's our last caller for this part of the show. Good morning, Taria.
Good morning, Ifemi.
Go on.
Ifemi, I want to say the availability of products and the price is of equal priority to Nigeria. Now, why do I say so? People who do business at the local areas, the rural dwellers in the local communities, they need a Okada driver, Keke drivers, barbing salon people need products to stimulate the local economy. And I've heard an opinion say, let it be available, whatever the price is, I'll buy it.
You may have the money to buy. So what happened to the rural dwellers? But I think it's a failure of government. If you hear me, we have said several times concerning this issue. The government doesn't have that will to regulate this thing. Now, modular refineries, our vice president was here, sometime, and he said government is going to give license to individuals to operate modular refineries. That's one solution to the problem. Two, fixing up our refinery. But the government has said in their responsibility to do this, and they cannot also control it. I agree with the caller who said sabotage.
All right, Taria, thank you very much. I think you made a lot of points. We have to go. Hello, Port Harcourt is next. Thank you. Merry Christmas. My name is Ifeemi Andrew.